adversity and learned a lot from that. I got to spend a lot of time in Missouri, be around my family and stuff. And I feel like this was, I feel almost like I'm getting back to my normal self. Like this year was a kind of a good year to get my perspective back. I really feel good about it.
What does that mean? What's your normal self?
For instance, I've got a structure in place now with my employees and the people who help me out. I feel like I had more free time. I felt like I had my kind of understood what was going on better. And Bob Osborne and I worked well enough that I wasn't stressed about what was going on at the shop all the time. And so when I say get back to my normal life or whatever, it means just I got to go back to Columbia. I got a great girlfriend. Slept in my bed more nights than I have in a long time. And I just felt more like a normal person.
We heard a lot when Tony moved back to Indiana, a lot of that. Is it really, does it ground you that much?
It's huge for me. It's the best thing in the world. I found myself, I can't remember the quote exactly, but my trainer told me once, he said, whatever it is that you really want to do, that's the most important thing to do. I mean, what else is there in life? I mean, if you want to do something, if you can do that, you should do it. I found myself living in Charlotte. I mean, it's Charlotte. If I'd have grown up in Charlotte, it's a great place. There's nothing wrong with it. But I found myself always looking forward to going home. I mean, always just so excited to go home. So to be able to just say, all right, that's going to be where I live, and I'll come to Charlotte for a day, do things at the shop, it's a much different perspective. So I just feel like I can breathe, you know.
How often are you in Charlotte?
At least once a week. So I try to go down, like Jack goes down for meetings on Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday now. So I try to be there for the meetings if I can. Then last year I did the television show with Steve Burns, so in the Chase I was there at least one day a week, every week.
Does it take a couple years to get a handle again on your life? Because NASCAR can take over your life, especially if you're successful quickly as you were.
Yeah, it's very hard to... it is. It's really hard just to, like, wake up and have, like, a normal day, you know what I mean? It just seems like there's always something tied to it, which is cool. I've lived the other way, you know, where I just wished I had something involved with racing to do. But, I don't know, it's just... it's cool. I mean, I live in the same house I grew up in. My brother lives upstairs. I can get up in the morning and go ride my bicycle or go to my buddy's house and goof around at his farm or do whatever. And that's, I mean, to have a day like that every week, like a Monday like that, is killer.
What's it like to look at all your stuff and think, man, all this is paid for?
Yeah. Well, it's simple. This is a joke, all right? I'm not, but I've never been like middle class. I was either like bottom of the barrel or now I'm rich. So it's like I never took out a loan or anything, you know what I mean? Like I just didn't own anything. I just lived at my mom's and drove a car my buddy gave me, and I still feel like I kind of live the same way. I'm very fortunate. I've never it is nice to know that I pay for the house that I live in, and I don't have to worry. At least right now, I don't have to worry about money, and that's a big stressor in a racer's life. There's a lot of racers out there who know exactly what I mean, because I'm telling you, you look at every damn thing, like how many tires could I buy for that? You know, every meal you eat, you're like, man, if I just don't go out to dinner, or if I save $20 here or there, you know, now I can buy a new tire. And that's the way we went for a long time.